Hi, welcome to Carrie Creates Cards. For today's card, we'll be using some gold embossing powder on some black cardstock. It creates the most beautiful effect. I hope you enjoy watching. Hi, today I'm going to be using this new stamp and die set that I'm after getting from Gemini. And it's not new, but it's new to me. Purchased it during the week. So I'm just going to be using the stamp, which as you can see is a beautiful large rubber, or sorry, not rubber, but clear stamp. So I'm going to be stamping it on black cardstock, and as I'm going to be using a 5x7 card base, I'm going to cut my piece of cardstock down to 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. Now I'm going to use my Tonic stamping platform. I'm going to place the black cardstock into the corner as far as it will go. Put those magnets in place to hold it. So I'm going to place this stamp where I want it, and I think I'll put the first one about there. Be stamping it a few times. And I'm going to be using my distress ink, and I'm going to be using a gold. So first of all, I'm going to just put some powder on the cardstock to remove any oils or anything that may have been transferred. And next thing, I'm going to need my Versamark ink. So this is the Versamark. Now I'll be placing that all over the stamp. Now when you get the stamps and they're new, sometimes you need to use them a couple of times before you get a good impression with the ink, or you can give them a rub, maybe a rough cloth, just to take any bit of material that might be stuck on the edge of it. That stops the impression. Yeah, that one is fine. Just going to move it. Yeah, there is good. And we'll pick that up again. Just re-ink it. And press it back down. Yep, that's looking good. I just like to put another little piece here. No, possibly that way. And pick it up. Yep, that looks quite good. We'll move that out of the way. Put in a bit of cardstock. I'm going to actually use this tool in order to hold it. I'm using my gold Papermania embossing powder. Yes, I think that looks quite good. So we won't waste this embossing powder. Put it back into the container so we can reuse it the next time. I'm just going to use this little brush to remove any bits of unwanted ink or embossing powder, because once I dry it, then it's going to be set. So yeah, I think that looks good enough, I think. I'm going to use my heat gun now, and I'm going to just dry the ink. You'll see the nice impression coming out. It's a good idea if you turn your heat gun on for a little while before you start doing this, as it just helps with the warping in the paper. Now the cardstock, obviously the lighter that it is, the more warping you'll find that you get. And this black that I've just used isn't very heavy. I think it would be more suitable if I had a heavier cardstock than this, but we'll make do. We'll go on the back to try and even out the warping. Should be okay. As you can see, the lovely effect that the gold embossing ink has on the black background. Missed a little bit there. That's better. Now I'm going to put the card together. I've decided to use some gold for behind to matte the black. I think it'll be a nice finish. So we'll start with that. Bit of double-sided tape. The first layer down. And do the same with the top layer. Just remove that. Now it's not perfect. There's little bits that ended up around, but it'll be fine. It'll be okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sentiment on it, and I think use this sister one. So I'm going to cut the sister out in gold and the backing in the black. So I'm just going to run that through my Gemini machine. So there we go. And just poke that out there. Background. So we'll get our glue pen. Put some glue around. Handy little one for the kind of precision work, I find. And put that on there. Oops. Make sure that it goes on correctly. Let's turn it over and give it a little press. That's fine. I think I'll use a little bit of foam tape for the back. And decide where we want to put it then after that. Maybe we'll place it in the middle. So there we go. It's a nice little sister card there for whatever special occasion, birthday, or just thinking of you. So I hope I've inspired you to give the heat embossing a go. If you've enjoyed watching my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks as always for watching.